Now, Pete's Extra Point.
Before we have the NFL's biggest game of the season, we have to have the NFL's worst game of the season.
Welcome back to Aloha Stadium in Honolulu, Hawaii.
The annual Pro Bowl will be held this Sunday in Hawaii, and in a yearly effort by the NFL to make this game more watchable, this year there's a draft. This year you won't be getting the traditional AFC-NFC matchup. This year you'll have captains Deion Sanders and Jerry Rice picking their own teams via a draft from the pool of the Pro Bowl selections.
We're going to start out with the D-line. We're going to put something together that's scary. We're going to put together a D-line that people would want to see on the field. We're going to take Ndamukong Suh.
Yeah.
Ndamukong Suh of the Detroit Lions is the first ever pick here in the Pro Bowl draft.
Both captains have already made their first two picks yesterday, and tonight they'll have the rest of the draft. I'll admit the draft isn't the worst idea to create more fan interest, but here's a better idea that would certainly pique my interest. What you need to do is have all the players switch positions. Punters get to be linebackers, quarterbacks play the O-line, and the offensive linemen get to make up the wide receivers and the running backs. If your running style can be described as rumbling, you get a glory position in the backfield.
Here's Owens going to pitch it to the center, Alex Mack. He snuck him in zone, and he will get there.
Along those same lines, the refs get to be coaches, and coaches are the refs. Turnabout is fair play at the Pro Bowl. Or perhaps the best idea I've heard is to get rid of the Pro Bowl altogether. Yes, those elected to the Pro Bowl get a nice check, but nobody really wants to be there. Correction, maybe they want to be there, but they don't want to have the obligations of football while they're in Hawaii. Also, if Peyton Manning isn't there talking about his kicker, it's not worth watching.
Here we are, I'm out of my third Pro Bowl. We're talking about our idiot kicker who got liquored up and ran his mouth off. So what has the sports world come to when we're talking about idiot kickers? He has ruined kickers for life.
But in the end, the Pro Bowl still turns a profit for the NFL, and as long as there's black at the bottom line, you can be sure you're going to see it year after year. That's tonight's Extra Point. More sports tomorrow morning at 9:15 on The Morning After with Nick and Big J on 100.3 The X. Now back to you.
He's right. They really don't want to. Well, they want to be there, but he's right.
They don't want to be playing football.
No.
I've never watched a Pro Bowl.
They're not too exciting.
Don't care.
No.